G'day guys, welcome back. I'm on the other side of the camera today, so I wanted to show you these close up. Now I put up a post the other day on YouTube asking if anybody wanted to see how I did these. This has got no resin, so for those people that have been following me with the acrylic pouring and maybe haven't got into the resin yet, because it can be expensive, it can be a bit scary, a bit daunting. You don't know if you're going to like it or not, so it's a big step to go in and get everything. But if you've been liking these pendants that I've been doing, I'll show you how I did this one with no resin. So I've been trying to get like an opal kind of effect. I know they're never going to look like real opals. I mean, if you want a real opal, you've got to go and spend the money and buy a real opal, but this is pretty nonetheless. It's kind of opalesque. Now this one I did with resin and glitter shards. You can see they're kind of like foil shards, holographic, and they pick up the different colors and they sparkle and they're really pretty. So that was with resin. So it basically took about 24 hours because I had to wait for the resin to set. This one, as I said, no resin. Pretty much did it in about 24 minutes. So big difference in time. This one was done with a different flake. It was done with these little guys here, and I bought a set on Amazon. It comes in a little box, only little jars like that, and they've got the Mylar flakes in it. So you can search Mylar flakes. So that was those ones there, and I just put them all together in my little container there, and that's them all mixed up. So you can do that, or you can just leave them in their little jars individually. Today I'm going to put these out of the way because I'm not using those today. I want to do something a little bit different. So that was with these little guys here. Now these cabochon, it's called a cabochon. That's the cabochon glass, and that is the cabochon tray or bezel. It's already got its little hooky thing on the back. So this is going to be our resin part. So all you have to do is pop it in there and voila, you have got a beautiful domed pendant looking thing. You can buy these. I bought these on Amazon. These are 3 centimeters. So you can get, lots of places have the kits. They have the glass cabochon and the tray. You can get different shapes. There's round ones. So, but yeah, there's lots of different sizes as well. See, these, for a real opal, I mean, it's not really realistic, is it? That's a 4 centimeter. That's a 3 centimeter. And then, they go smaller and smaller. But I thought I'll use the 3 centimeter today. A bit more realistic for an opal look, hey? And then you can buy different chains. Some of them come with the chains. There's the chains all, this is like a leather. I don't know if it's real leather. It's probably pleather for that one. And I just think because it's got the black background, it looks really nice with the black leather, pleather. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to move, oh, actually, I'll show you these first. Now these are real, I'm not going to say they're real opals, but they are synthetic opals. Man-made. Oh, I don't know if you can see. I've got to get myself some better light in the studio. I really do. I'll try and... It's really hard to pick up the sparkle. I've got paint on me. I wish I had better light. So anyway, that one's kind of blue and green with the black background. Now these are real opal pieces in there that I bought. And because I wanted to see what, well, not a real opal, but a synthetic opal looked like, so that I could see whether or not I was getting closer. That one's got a little bit of red in it. in particular lights you can sort of pick up the shimmer. It's a bit difficult. So anyway, I have ordered some of these synthetic opal pieces, and I'll be doing those later on when they come in. But for today, we're just going to use the flakes. So I'm going to pop the tripod back up on the table, and I'll see you in a bit. Righto, back again. So I'll just move these out of the way. I'll leave that one there because that's what we're going to try and recreate. Really like that one. So I'm going to do, we don't need that, that can go over there. I'm going to do this one with black, and then this one with white. So a black opal-ish and a white opal. Okay, right, these little gorgeous creatures, actually they can just sit over here as well. Sit over there like so. All right, so the first thing we need to do is we need to do a background in our little bezels. I'm just going to use this tile here actually, and I can lift it up and work on it. The tile. Now just remember that if you're laying it flat like that, the bezel sticks up at the back. So if you want to lay something flat to dry it, you've got to hang it over the edge like that, okay? So that's sitting flat, because that's not flat at the moment because that's higher. So you've got to drop it down like that. So the first thing we need to do is you need some nail polish for our background. So black for this one, white for this one, okay? So that's the first thing we're going to do. So let me get started because we're going to need a couple of layers. So the first thing we need to do is you can just hang on to it there. We're just going to paint the back. Well, this is the top, but it's going to be the background. Okay. And we will need to give it 2 coats. Don't put the coat on too thick, otherwise this is going to take too long to dry. Try not to get up the sides too much. Just paint that like that. Don't worry about the brush strokes too much for this first coat because we're going to do another coat anyway. Okay, and then like I said, just hang it over the side to dry. So that's the black one. I just bought cheap nail polish, whatever I could find. Now the white one, and we will need to do two layers, maybe even 3, depending on like how thick you make your coats or how opaque your nail polish may be. You may even need to do 3 coats. So I'll just pop that in there. I can sit there and let it dry. You don't want to be having it sitting up like that because the nail polish may pull down. So just like that. So that's easy, isn't it? So far, easy. You don't need gloves. You don't need a respirator. Now, the next thing we're going to do, and I'll talk to you about my little flakes that I'm going to use, because I'm not using these ones today. These are a little bit big. I mean, I did chop them down so that they were a little bit smaller, but it was a bit of an effort. So they're a bit big. So I looked into micro Mylar. These are normal Mylar flakes, M-Y-L-A-R. These ones are micro Mylar. And I've just got them in here to stand them up. Now, a lovely lady by the name of Lynn Lester. Hi, Lynn. Hope you're feeling better. She hasn't been feeling very well lately. But she sent me a little goodie bag. So, oh, thank you so much. These were included. I'll show you the other things that she sent me another day. But I'm using these. Now, these are unicorn confetti. This one is called Mystical, which is... I think it's kind of a bluey, purpley tone. See, they're all white. You know how I did those chameleon pigment powders with my crushed velvet? So when you put them on a dark background, they change color. You can kind of see there that it's giving like a purpley bluey hue. So that's that one. This one is called Flamingo, and it's kind of throwing a bit of a greeny pink tone when I look at it in different lights. Flamingo. And then this one is called Whimsical. And that one, it's also, I can also see some pink in there, maybe a little bit of gold. So anyway, we're not going to know until we put them on the black background what colours they're going to be. So we're going to let this dry. I won't show you me doing a second coat because, you know, it's self-explanatory. I'm going to come back to you when they are mainly dry with a second coat, but still a little bit tacky so that the flakes will stick on. Okay, there's no point in them being totally dry. The flakes will just sort of spread off. We want them tiny little bit tacky but not wet. Right, I'll leave it at that. I'll give it maybe half an hour. I'll do my second coat and I'll come back to you. Right, I'm back. Now they still look a little bit sort of shiny-ish on top, but I think that will be good. As I said, we want it to be a little bit sticky. That one looks a little bit wetter than that one does. Probably made that a bit thicker. So it's just 2 coats. You didn't see me do the second coat. Right, now what we're going to do is, this is the fun part. I'm just going to use this little brush. It's just I think it's from eyeshadows. So all I'm going to do is, and I'm going to pick it up. Hopefully you can see. I've put the camera on autofocus, so hopefully it's going to focus. Now I'm just going to basically just bend those a little bit so that they stay open. Because they didn't come in a little jar, or just a little packet. I can always put them in a jar. Whoops, sticking my finger in it. Oh my gosh. All right, here we go. Let's get a little bit of powder on the end of our brush. See, it sticks quite well. Just going to dab. Dib, dib, dob, dob. Dab. Try and get that off. And then the next colour, I just want to kind of do it in patches. Oh, it's looking amazing already. You can use a smaller brush if you want to. If you want to like have sort of space them out a little bit more, like different dabbing areas. If you want smaller dabbing areas, you could space them out with a smaller brush, I guess. So you can see how they kind of moving around a little bit because maybe my nail polish is a little bit too set. But look at that. Oh, look how pretty it is already. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just put that back. So what you can do is you can either finish it now, or you can put a layer of clear on, let it set, do another layer of Mylar just to give it that three-dimensional look, which is what I'm going to do today. So, but if you don't want to wait, then, you know, you can just do it like that and you're done. Right, let's go with the white. Same again. I just finished with that one. I have got different colors on my brush. So we're going to get a totally different look with the white background. But you can do any background that you want. You know, you could do pink, you could do blue, whatever color you want. So you see that you're getting a totally different look with the white background. Still really pretty, but not as dramatic. So I'm going to just, well, I can't say I'm going to let them dry, but let me just get these out of the way. Oh, no, it's all right. I'll leave it in there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to kind of push them down into the nail polish a little bit, just to kind of flatten them out and get them stuck in there. Oh, this one's gorgeous. I love it. Because they like the, you know, these holographic chameleon type flakes, they always look better on a dark background. I went crazy at the store the other day. Let me show you. Oh, I'll get my this is what I bought. Oh. Well, the light purple is a shimmery purple. There's a dark purple. See, I think that'll look really pretty with these against. They always look better with a darker background. So you can go purple. We can go pink. That would look really pretty. This one's kind of a creamy goldish color, and I did this one with that one. That's the background on that one. Just gives it like a pale creamy goldish color. So that was that one that I used. Really pretty. And then what have I got? I've got this sort of burgundy color, and then I've got like a coppery color. Where's my other one? Where's my other one? Oh, it's right in front of me. Look at this one. I'm so keen about using this one. I could have done a few different colors today, I guess, but this one's blue and it's got a shimmer already in it, like a sparkle already in it. So I think that would be really, really pretty. So I'm going to do some with the blue background. But today, look, just the basics, and then there's like a silver blue. Just the basics today on how to do these, and then you can just go crazy with your background color schemes, okay? Let me move that out of the way just for 1 minute. Where will we put you? Now the other thing I want to do is I want to do some clear. So this is just clear nail polish. And I'm going to, probably won't be able to brush it on because they might come loose, but we're just going to drop the color on. Well, drop the clear nail polish on, okay? Because if you start brushing it, you may actually brush the little Mylar flakes off. And again, just be careful not to do too thick a layer. I think in saying that, I do think that a relatively thick layer is nice because you want that 3D kind of a look. Look at that sparkle already, hey? Just putting that clear on. So I'm going to do some clear on this one as well. And then we can put another layer of flakes on. And that will just make it look a little bit more 3D. And sort of cover any areas that maybe you've missed first time around. But like I said, you don't have to do this. You might just think, no, 1 layer is enough, I'm done, which is fine. But I just want to show you the options here. Push that in. All right, so we're going to let that set, dry a little bit. If you're impatient, you could get your hairdryer out and dry it. Oh, they're looking so pretty already. Now I feel as if I want to do a blue one as well. Oh, another day. That'll be another video, all right? I will. I'll do, where's my blue gone? I don't need the white anymore there. I keep losing it because it's a different shape. I'm going to do a purple one and a blue one, pink one. Oh, and the burgundy. I'll do those. I don't know why I got the lighter colours. I mean, you still could use the lighter ones, but I just think that the darker ones would look better. Actually, no, I lied to you. It wasn't that one. It was this one. I did that one. I think I showed you that one. It was this one. This is the one I did that one with. It's just a cream. That one's that one. Okay. All right. All right. I'll wait till these dry again. I'm going to go and have a coffee. So, look, I know I said it took 24 minutes to make, but because I'm doing different layers and it's really cold in the studio, we're coming into winter, it is taking a little bit longer. So, but you can do things in between while it dries. Or if you're in a hurry, like I said, use a hairdryer and you get it done really quick. But I feel like a coffee, so I'll be back. Righto. Got the coffee. And shoe fly. Why are there flies in the studio? Coming up to winter. Right, now I think I can move some of these things out of the way. So that was my black and white. Move them out of the way. The clear, we've just done the clear coat, so that can go out of the way. That was the creamy background that I showed you. That can go away. My glue. Oh, actually, I wanted to tell you where these came from. I meant to tell you earlier. They are from studiojglitter.com. If you want these, if you're in Australia. I don't know if she sends overseas. You'd have to ask her, but studiojglitter.com. They did them for nails, I think. Right, oh, here we go. Let's get this next layer on. Okay, well, you're already in there. So it's still tacky. I put my finger in it before. So, oh, I don't know where to put things. There we go. How's that? So, a little dab again. Probably don't put too much on. I like to see my black background. I do want to see some of the background. Whoops, there's a big piece. Take that one out. Big. It's still tiny. Yeah, so I do want to see some of the background, so I won't cover it all up. But again, it's up to you how much, you know, you want to put in there. Do the same with this one. Doesn't look as if you're putting much in there really with this white background. You can't see them as much. They are there. Okay. I'll just kind of push them down a little bit. Just so that they're kind of flat. I don't want to push them down too much, you know, because I don't want to lose that kind of 3D look that we've got. Move that out of the way. You can just clean your little brush off on a piece of paper towel. So the next thing we need to do is basically just put the glass cabochons over the top. Don't waste your little bits. I've got a little bit of card there, and I keep all my little bits, and then I just put them back into the container. Right, you have a mouthful of coffee. So here we go. I personally don't think you need to wait until it's any drier. I mean, you could, I guess, but now I'm just using the Yoo-Hoo all-purpose. And make sure it's nice and clean on the background, because if you've got any hairs and things trapped in there, you're going to see them. So make sure it's nice and clean. And then I'm just going to just kind of dab that over and then just spread it. Because it's clear, you're not going to see like any brush lines or anything, and because we're going to push it down, you're not going to see any kind of lines or anything like that. All right, so here we go. Put it in, give it a press, squeeze it down, just so that you're getting that glue to spread, okay? If you don't, you might see like a little bubble where the glue hasn't completely covered. So there we go, look at that. Wow, look at that. Look at my dirty fingers. It's black nail polish. I'll get you down in a minute and show you. All right, let's do this one. Give it a wipe. Probably something that's not a paper towel that has fluff on it would be better. Just like something that you'd clean your glasses with, maybe. One of those kind of cloths would be better. It's not going to leave fluff. Now, I guess well, I don't know if if a torch would get any bubbles out. Probably not. Ah! Oh my gosh. Don't do that. Oh my gosh. It had flames. All right, let's wipe that off. Did not know that would happen. All right. Don't torch your glue. Oh my gosh. The things we learn. I might just get another one for you because that one's kind of got some sticky glue on it now. Live and learn, hey? Live and learn. All right, let's wipe that one off. Now, I must tell you as well, sometimes these, like, they're not perfect. You know, out of your packet of 20 or whatever, you may get 5 that's maybe scratched or, yeah, probably just scratched. So just be aware of that. I mean, they're only cheap, but just be aware that you may get some that you possibly can't use. Maybe if it's just for you, it's all right. But if you're making these to sell them, yeah, you may find that some of them won't be usable due to scratches. Okay, so just be careful when you're putting your glue on that you're not putting it on too thick and you get bubbles trapped in there. All right, let's try this again. Oh, that scared me. This is well, I didn't have it in my hand, eh? All right, fingers are nice and clean. Push down. Whoops. Okay. I don't know if you could see it, but I had that little dark patch there where it had an air bubble, so I had to just push it a little bit further. Okay. Look at that. That's so pretty. Now, if you put too much glue in, when you push it down, the glue may kind of ooze up through the sides. So if that does happen, I probably could have put a little bit more on there. I was worried that I had too much. But I could see that little like a dark puddle in there that looked as if there was air trapped under it, so I just had to give it another little push down. But yeah, if you did get any glue up through the sides, you could just wipe it off with a little bit of nail polish remover. Alrighty, now let's put some of these on. My coffee's getting cold. So I'm going to do this one with the black, and then I'm going to do this one with the silver. Oh, the silver, that one, it just looks so pretty, such a classic color. So with these, you just have to kind of pull one of the little balls towards you and it comes out. Okay, let's move that out of the way. Going to thread that through there. I used to have one of those black velvet, like a mannequin, just the bust, you know, from the neck down to the waist, really. When I used to have my online store. It was a while ago. But I haven't got it anymore. I'm going to do this left-handed. But I'll try and take a photo anyway once it's done. I like to do it just there. I like to leave that hanging. But if you want it longer, then you could, you know, clip it on the very end. Alrighty, let's go down for a bit of a close-up. Oh, I'm so excited. These have turned out so well, you guys. Alrighty, let's have a little look. So, this is the one with the black background. Look at that. Look at the shine. Isn't it just gorgeous? So pretty. Let's have a look at it from the side. You can see how it's got that dome there. And we can see, oh my gosh, all these different colours. Purples, blues, greens, there's orange, there's a bit of gold. Depending on which light catches it, really. That is just stunning. Love it. So this one I did this one off camera. Same colours, but it's probably got more, it's a bit bigger, and it's probably got more of whichever the colour was that's showing that orange. I'm not sure which one it is. Lynn, do you know which one's showing orange? Because I don't know. Yeah, that one's got more of the orange in it. So that one, I actually really like that one. It's more like this one. True opal, well, synthetic opal. You can see that sort of orangish flash in there. So yeah, really like that one. But Lynn, if you're watching, let me know please which has got that orange flash, because I really like that one. I mean, I love this one too. They're both gorgeous, but I just think, oh no, there it's catching it as well. Just depends on the light. It's just, I've just put them in a different order, I guess. But this one I did 2 layers as well, with the clear in between, just so that you can get that more 3D look. And then this one, whoops, getting tangled. This one was the one with the bigger Mylar flakes. Still really pretty, but I feel as if the smaller ones, it doesn't know what to focus on. I feel as if the smaller ones are a little bit more sort of realistic. But again, both just gorgeous. I'll show you the close-up of this other one. That was done with the other Mylar flakes, the same as this big guy. It doesn't know what to focus on. It's not as bright, obviously, because it hasn't got the black background. So this one, I didn't have white at the time, so I used the pearl. So really pretty, but a different look. Okay. So that's that one. Now, this one. Oh my gosh, I am in love with this little guy. It's just so delicate. And it won't focus. Come on. It won't focus very well. Yeah, I don't think I put enough glue on. I put more glue on when I was doing the black one. And I had a little bit of trouble because I had to then push it down because I had that air bubble where the glue wasn't spreading. Oh, I can't focus it, I'm sorry. It's as best as I can do. So yeah, I didn't put quite enough glue on. So be aware when you're doing these, make sure that you've got a good coverage of glue. You can even put the glue down into the actual bezel tray if you want to, and then just push this down lightly if that's easier, whichever you prefer. Look, I can't get the, oh, there we go. I'm trying to pick up the color flash for you. So it's a very delicate, pretty little feminine. Oh, there it is. There it is. There's the color. Oh, there it is. There it's even better. Oh my gosh. Small things. Look at that. So very opalesque, that one. You just have to catch it in the right color, in the right light. So pretty. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that video. Grab yourself some cabochons and some cabochon trays from Amazon, Etsy, eBay. There's lots of places that sell them. And make yourself some gorgeous opal, faux opal, shall we call them faux opal? Pendants. Love them. I'm excited to do this. So want to do some more colours. Would you like to see me do them in other colours, the backgrounds? Everyone, yep, let me know in the description below if you want me to do other colours. And yeah, that's it. I'll see you for the next video. This was a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, bye for now. Put those down.